Welcome back to Living Local. The popular Winter in Bloom event is returning once again to the Hauberg Estate this year. The mansion will be decked out in holiday decor, and all the variety of festive activities make it a must-see holiday event here in the Quad Cities. Joining us today to tell us all the details is Deb Kunze, Executive Director of the Hauberg Estate. Deb, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk about the Hauberg Estate first in general. For those people who might not be familiar, tell us about it.
It was built in 1910 by Suzanne Denkman Hauberg. Her and John got married in 1911, so she actually built the home, and she was a lumber heiress with the Denkman Weyerhaeuser lumber.
Okay. And then eventually it became an event venue.
Well, in 1955, John Hauberg died. In 1956, the two children, John Jr. and Catherine, gave it to the city of Rock Island to be used as a civic center.
Okay.
So it was run by two groups, the Altrusa Club and the Women's Club of Rock Island, for a good 30 years. And they used it as more for senior citizens. Yeah, during that time.
Okay.
So about in 1990, it kind of switched over and has been used for an event venue.
Okay, now let's talk about one particular event, the Winter in Bloom coming up. Tell us more about that. What's going on?
Winter in Bloom is about 51 years old, I think
gosh.
it is. Yes. So it's a free event that we do for the citizens of the Quad Cities. We've kept it, the Parks and Rec has done it for a lot of years. And then when we took over, Friends of Hauberg took over, we decided that we would keep it. It's kind of, we just give back to the community. We have carriage rides and hot chocolate, and we have people donating cookies. Last year we had 40 dozen cookies. And we went through every single one. Every single one. We have the Rock Island Horticultural Club. They have a room upstairs where the kids do crafts. They make peanut butter and birdseed pine cones.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And
Okay.
believe it or not, it's remarkably clean. They leave it clean. It's not messy. And then we also have a scavenger hunt for the kids. There'll be two different games so the kids can roam around the house. Actually, one's on kind of the architecture, and the other one, I'm not sure what the other one is. It'll be a surprise, but there's two of them.
You have to show up to find out. We were talking about, the architecture part of the scavenger hunt. That brings us to the decorations, right? The place gets decorated. It's really beautiful and old and stately, correct?
Yes, it is beautiful. We started right after Halloween. We took Halloween decorations down and started Christmas. We still have two things to do today.
Yeah.
We're putting up the big Christmas tree because we've had events.
Yes.
Yesterday was John Hauberg's 150th birthday party.
Okay.
So we kind of wanted to keep the tree down in the tulip room, the big tree. We'll put that up today, and then there's a big wreath that needs to be hung on the front of the house.
How big is the tree? Just out of curiosity.
The tree is probably about 10 feet tall.
Okay, so decent size.
Yeah.
So lots of decorations. Let's talk about the horse and carriage rides again. Tell me more.
The Briarwood carriage. We've had them the last, I think, 3 years.
Yeah.
We booked them. I booked them the same day. Like next Sunday, they'll go, "You want it next year?" We go, "Yes." So those are the free carriage rides. People have to wait. I mean, we have a waiting line. I mean, but it's organized and it takes a while.
Yeah,
but
and it's worth it.
And it's worth it. And I heard it's kind of might be snowing, so that might be kind of pretty.
Yeah, that makes it always so much more festive and holiday-like. Okay, again, and then kids' activities, scavenger hunt, and was there something else I missed when we were mentioning this earlier?
Oh, let's see. Actually, I mean, the house is just, every room is beautifully
just
decorated.
Looking around.
So just looking around. And this year we're going to have our membership table, which we are calling the Friendship Table.
Okay.
So people can join Friends of Hauberg.
Oh, okay.
We haven't done that in a couple years, and so we're trying to get new members, or new friends as we call them now.
Yeah. Oh, and Santa's going to be there too?
Santa will be there. Santa will be there.
So there's all the different options for the kids and the adults.
Yes.
Can't leave out the adults too. You were talking about Friends of Hauberg, obviously, the organization. Tell me more about how important volunteers are to making this happen.
We could not
We're making
do it.
everything happen
Yeah,
there.
we could. Yeah, we could not do it without our volunteers. This year we had, and this isn't even counting December, 4,600 volunteer hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Year round.
Yes.
How many people actually, do you even know,
No.
work on this?
Our biggest day is our Day of Caring. United Way Day of Caring. This past October we had 160 volunteers, which is our biggest ever. We feed them. They worked 7 hours. They were kept busy the whole day, and then we gave them beer.
Yeah. Oh,
We have a Hauberg
Some
Happy
incentive.
Weizen, so they were happy. They were
There
happy.
you go. And also, it's important to note that Winter in Bloom, the event itself, is free of charge, right?
Yes,
and that's important to
absolutely.
note. Tell me more about that.
It's to give back to the community. Like I said, we have so many volunteers and so many people that support us, and we couldn't do it without them. So it's just a big thank you, and it's just a nice day. We also have the Rock Island Chorus. We'll be there at 3 o'clock.
We got some music as well.
Yes, yes.
Wow, okay. Deb, also, we don't have, besides Winter in Bloom, you have more events coming up.
We do.
Later on, I'm
December
told.
12th, we have a sparkling wine dinner. Dimitri Wine and Spirits always does a wine dinner for us. So that's on the 12th. And then this year, for the first year, we're doing our New Year's Eve. We're doing a New Year's Eve party.
Okay.
Yes, yes. So we'll have live entertainment, and it's actually going to be a Roaring Twenties.
Very much
so it's a
in
costume.
style with the house almost then.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds like a really great time. Winter in Bloom, of course. Well, actually, let's go through one more time. When is it? When and
Winter
where?
in Bloom is this Sunday from 12 to 5.
This Sunday, December 1st.
First.
That's December 1st, isn't it?
Always the
From
first
noon to
Sunday of
5.
the month.
Perfect.
Always.
Deb, thank you so much for coming in
Thank
today.
you.
For more information, you can visit the website haubergestate.org. We'll also have those details posted on our website, ourquadcities.com.